Hey Buff Nation, I'm Sid.
I'm Audrey.
And welcome back to This Week in Colorado Volleyball. Today we're going to talk about last week versus West Virginia and Cincinnati, and then also this week versus BYU with our senior night and our last week of conference play. I literally don't know how we've made it. It's insane.
It's been, like, looking back, it's like, oh, wow, that was so long ago. But in the moment, it's like, how are we in one more game of conference?
I feel like season's gone so fast.
So fast.
It literally, and it flies every year, but, like, you always forget how much it flies. And so, and especially when you're doing so well, I feel like it, like, is kind of, each week is easier.
That's true.
And like, you feel good.
Mm-hmm.
So, you just, yeah. But yeah, kind of to, I guess, like, tie a bow on last week. Yeah, I mean, we swept West Virginia, and then we got swept versus Cincinnati. It was kind of an odd week for us. Thoughts?
Sure. Again, two good teams. I think our conference is so, like, versatile that any team you play, like, you can't underestimate, and we definitely saw that this week. I think that West Virginia, we played really clean, and that showed with the scores and stuff, so that was a great win. And Cincinnati was just a really strong team. I think that there are some things that we need to work on, but I would also just give a lot of credit to them for playing really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, it's hard. I, like, will say, I think that Cincinnati played, like, out of their minds good. And, like, their defense was phenomenal. We just really couldn't put the ball down the whole game. And, you know, I think that no one on the team is, like, too worried about, I mean, obviously that was, like, not a fun loss, but it was a really hard road trip for us, and I think that this week we'll get a chance to take care of our bodies, lift a little bit, get feeling good for senior day, and also, like, we'll be playing for our seniors versus BYU, and so I think that that's really exciting, and I'm so excited for that and happy for them. And
yeah, it's going to be a repeat. We played BYU. It was full circle, actually, because that was our first conference game, which feels like forever ago and, like, yesterday at the same time, but yeah, I'm just excited to celebrate our seniors and kind of wrap up the season in that way with conference play. Yeah, I wouldn't say that this week altered our confidence at all. I know that we're still super excited for what's to come, and we're just excited to get some work in this week too. So
yeah, nice kind of, like, a little bit more of a chill week too before, like, going into the tournament. The fact that we get to be home, well, not trying to be cocky about the tournament, but you know what I mean. Just excited, looking forward to the selection show and looking forward to everything coming up. And yeah, we do have the selection show watch party as well on Sunday, which we're really excited about. And yeah, just kind of see where we fall and where we're seated, which will be really interesting to see. I'm really curious where we'll be off to.
Yeah, this is obviously my first time being a part of the whole process, and I don't really know how it works, to be honest, but I'm just excited to see what we have in store. So
Same. So speaking of the selection show, it will be 4 p.m. Mountain Time on ESPN on November 30th. So if you want to tune in and kind of see where your Buffs fall, we'll all be watching. We'll have a watch party here at the event center for that. And so, yeah, really excited about that. And there'll be some food, and it'll be kind of like a nice little tying a bow on Big 12 and looking forward to a new part of our season, which is the tournament time. So moving into some conference stats for our individual players, Ryan is 6th in conference in assists per set, Maria jumped up to 6th in the conference in blocks per set, and Inez is 10th in the conference in service aces per set. So that's all good things, really proud of them.
And our other outside, Anna, is killing it as always. She is still 1st in the Big 12 for points per set, 2nd for kills per set, and 3rd for aces per set. So yay her. She also reached the huge milestone of 1,000 kills in her career. So big stuff coming from Anna. We're so proud of her. So right now our team is killing it. We're 3rd in aces per set and 5th for blocks per set in the Big 12.
And we're also 3rd in the conference standings overall, and we are 23rd in the country right now in the coaches poll. So all good things. So we have kind of a fun segment today. We're going to be building a franken-player with a bunch of our teammates' best attributes. And so we're going to kind of build up, like, the most amazing, ideal player, basically. So just kind of a fun little, you know, let's get to it. Let's build our franken-player.
Okay, so we're going to start with serve. Whose serve are we going to put in our franken-player?
I would have to pick Inez. Her serve terrifies me.
I agree. I'm gonna go with Anna for this one the stats prove it. She's third or second in aces per set, so I'm going to go with that, the consistency. But Inez's is really scary.
Inez's scares me when it's in. It's really hard to pass. So, definitely if you want to pack a punch, put Inez's serve at the franken-player. So, next up is whose defense would we pick, specifically digging. I feel like I would have to pick like one of our littles. Like I feel like I'd have to pick Sarah.
Yeah.
Sarah's a great defender. Just kind of ends up in places that you wouldn't think she'd be able to get to.
Yeah, I think
there she is.
Sarah, I also think Peyton is a great defender. She just gets balls up that you're like, how did she just do that? And even off her head.
Literally. Yeah, literally.
As we saw at Kansas. But yeah, both great options.
So next, our next category is blocking. And I think I would have to pick Maria.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with Maria. There was at least one clutch play. I remember 5th set versus TCU where she got, I think, 4 blocks in that one play. So.
Yeah, like the last game of the last point of the game.
It was match point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was insane. I remember that. I was literally
She's a
not
wall.
even. She was a wall. I was in middle back at the time, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't even have to do anything. Like she's just blocking everything. So yeah, definitely Maria, blocking monster.
Okay, next we're gonna do hands. We're gonna do setting, and I'm gonna have to go with Ryan for this one. She's leading our team right now, and she's is she? 6th in assists per set. Yeah, so you can go with Ryan.
Yeah, I would have to go with both you and Ryan. Both our setters have great hands.
Sid wishes it was her.
I wish it was me. I wish I was a setter, guys. Maybe incoming position change, senior year. No, kidding. That would be bad. We don't want that.
So next we're going to do best celebration. And for this one, I'm going to have to go with Katie. She's always hyped, always energetic. So yeah, I'm going to have to go with Katie.
Yeah, I know Katie is very hype. I don't see it all the time. But I feel like best on-court celebration is probably Ryan. I feel like when she's feeling it, she's definitely very passionate. And you can see it in her face and her body language. So it definitely helps us rise. And
she'll throw some spins in there.
Yeah, the spinning.
She's some good energy, yeah.
Can't say that I have the best celebrations. I don't really know. We're not the most celebratory team ever. It's
we're too focused.
We're too focused. Yeah, exactly.
Too locked.
Too locked in.
Our last one is going to be who has the best hair. I'm going to do on and off the court because I have 2 different answers for that. But for game day hair, I'm going to go with Ryan just because she always keeps it super fun and fresh. She has a bunch of braids or slick hair. She's always got something new going on. And then off the court, I'm going to have to go with Gwen. I love Gwen's hair. She has some really thick, curly
Gwen's hair eats.
She has some great
I'm
hair.
actually going to go ahead and agree with both of those. Yeah, that was really good. Gwen's hair slays. I love her
Gwen
hair.
has some great hair, yeah.
Great hair.
Shout out Gwen.
Yeah. So just to recap, my franken-player for me was Inez for the serve, Sarah for digging, Maria for blocking. Hands was, I kind of picked a combination of Ryan and Audrey. And then celebrations, Ryan. And then I also picked Ryan and Gwen for best hair on the team. So that is my franken-player.
And then for my franken-player, I had Anna's serve, I had Peyton's defense, Maria's blocking, I had Ryan's hands, Ryan's hair, Katie's celebrations, and then Gwen's off-the-court hair. So those are our franken-players.
So as we touched on before, we do play BYU this week. Our first win against BYU that we had at BYU kind of put us on everyone's radar and got us in the conversation to be in the coaches poll. And so that was a massive win for us. And they're still ranked, and they're coming off of an amazing week. They just beat KU. They swept them. Just kind of what can we do to kind of replicate that feeling and be able to be successful against them?
Yeah, that first game was huge for us at the time. It was our first game of conference, and it was just our opening game, and they were a ranked team. We were definitely the underdogs. It was a big upset, and that was also on the road. So it was at their gym, and they have one of the bigger crowds I think we've played in this year. It's a smaller gym, so it was packed, and I think that not only will we now be at home, but we've also had an entire season to improve and grow, and yeah, I think that they've also had an entire season to improve and grow, so it'll be a good game, obviously, and excited to two-peat.
It's a 2v, yeah, cute. This is a really big game for us, and I know that we'll come out focused, and we know that we have a job to do, and this is a really, really good team. But I know that we can beat them, and I have all the confidence in the world in us. So excited to play them.
Okay, so this Saturday when we play BYU, it will be our senior day. So we're going to be honoring our 2 seniors this year. We have Sarah and Ryan, big parts of our team on and off the court. So we're all super excited to honor them and celebrate them and let them have their day. So.
Yeah, for sure. I think that, they play such a big role in the team, and I'm really excited to honor them. And they made it known that they want it to be a happy celebration, not a sad celebration, and they don't want tears, and so we definitely need to honor that. But yeah, like, what are some? I'm trying to think of like some favorite memories that we have with them. I mean, one of my favorite memories literally happened the other day. I went to go watch Wicked with Sarah, and it was hilarious because she was losing her mind and was so upset and so sad. And what she was sad too. It was actually funny. Like, Wicked like brought out all of her like senior night feelings, and like
it's already starting.
It's already beginning. Yeah, and so
Happy
Wicked
celebration.
Happy celebration, but we're bawling about it. And so it was cute. I don't know if Sarah even watches these, but I felt bad. I gave her a big hug. I was like, it's gonna be okay. Like, I know Wicked is emotional. But yeah, and of course Ryan. I mean, Ryan is great. She is one of the hardest workers, and is always looking to improve, and obviously. Love hanging out with her off the court as well. She's a fun girl, and I'm excited to see kind of what her life brings for her too. She has a big, full life ahead of her, so very excited to see that. Please come to our next match. It's our last home game of the season, so we play BYU at 1 p.m. On November 29th, and our senior day celebration will also be held on that day. So come on down and get to celebrate our seniors and celebrate our last match of the year at home. As always, thank you so much for tuning in to This Week in Colorado Volleyball.
Let's go Buffs!